Trouble doesn't seem to end for Air India, which is yet again facing flack. This time with NCP MP Supriya Sule has slammed Air India, saying that the delayed airlines flights have caused havoc. Now, the NCP MP has also said that Air India flights never arrive on time and said that the delay is there despite paying the premium fares. Sule also highlighted the constant mismanagement. Sule has now urged the Civil Aviation Minister to act upon the lackadaisical attitude of the airlines. Air India flag yet again, this time by Supriya Sule, who points out that the Air India flights are often delayed despite customers paying a premium fare. She also highlighted the constant mismanagement of the airlines. This time, Sule has gone ahead and urged the Civil Aviation Minister to take action against Air India. Trouble seems to be brewing further for Air India as NCP's Supriya Sule has yet again now blamed Air India for its tardiness and said that the airline is never really on time despite customers paying a premium, and this is something that she would want to take up with the Civil Aviation Ministry. Now, do note, viewers, there's been a lot of problem with Air India in the past couple of weeks, in fact, with somebody facing issues with a wheelchair. And time and again, there have been several social media posts highlighting a similar situation that the NCP MP Supriya Sule has highlighted this time around when it comes to particularly Air India and their tardiness. Now, do know that India has largely a limited base of airlines to choose from, with Air India being in the budget to premium category. And with an airline that's charging a fair bit of an amount and with so many complaints is likely to drag down the airline's reputation, which the group is trying very hard to build upon. Now, with Supriya Sule's comments, it's likely to again dent the reputation of the airline, which has time and again faced a lot of controversies, especially in the last couple of months, despite the fact that they're planning to rejig the operations. We always like to get my colleague Vishnu Shom, who's joining us on the... Let's get my colleague Anuj, who's joining us on the phone line. Anuj, help us understand, with Supriya Sule making these comments, how's that likely to impact Air India's operations and the fact that she's likely to go ahead even with the Civil Aviation Ministry and raise this issue?
Well, yes, this is important because this is not the first time that Member of Parliament Supriya Sule has raised this issue. In this particular matter, we've seen that, it is about Air India's flight getting delayed by as much as 1 hour, 19 minutes. And she's also highlighted how the flight companies, the airplane companies, they are very pertinent on taking premium prices from their customers. However, when it comes to having accountability, when flights get delayed or get cancelled, there is almost nothing that seems to be going their way. And as a result, we've seen that she's not just taken this issue up, but she's also brought this up to the notice of the Civil Aviation Minister and has urged for a quick action from the Civil Aviation Minister. However, Air India has been...
All right, I'll also like to bring in my colleague Maria Shakil, who's also joining us on the phone line. Maria, help us understand now that Supriya Sule has also sort of raised this issue, the tardiness that has been reported by Air India. How's that really likely to pan out for the airline in terms of its reputation and also its operations going ahead?
Yes, it's not the first time, perhaps won't be the last, till the time actually Air India fixes operational challenges which are playing out at multiple levels. Here it is a Member of Parliament. If you remember, just a few weeks ago, we had another such incident pertaining to another cabinet minister, where he had taken to Twitter to express concerns regarding the operations and the functioning of Air India. So Supriya Sule essentially saying that there has been a delay of over 1.5 hours. And then she says that, this is completely unacceptable because their professionals, children and senior citizens who are all affected by this constant mismanagement. And then she urged the Civil Aviation Minister, Mr. Naidu here, to take action and hold Air India accountable. We do see a quick reaction that came in from Air India where they say that this is operational issues. But, the flights from Mumbai to any destination invariably get delayed by hours at length. So the concerns are that will it be fixed at the right time to really no longer inconvenience the passengers is the point here.
That's right, Mariel. As you also highlighted, that is not the first time that a minister has highlighted the issue when it comes to Air India. But going ahead, will the Civil Aviation Ministry really look into it? Because there have been lots of complaints of late, and with the group really trying to restructure and rejig its operations, not looking very rosy at the moment.
Yes, so Air India, ever since its acquisition, has faced a lot of questions about why these delays are continuing, why the operational challenges have not been managed well, and why it is turning out to be an airline which is, where perhaps accountability does not matter at all. And now that with more and more MPs raising it, we can see perhaps, the Civil Aviation Minister will have to explain on the floor of the House because the House is in session.